Hey Gemini, what's up? It's it's you guys' turn. So we gonna jump right into it and see what's going on in love for you guys this week. So it's gonna be the current energies this week showing up for you guys in love, and then I'm gonna get into what's being hidden from you guys in love, and then I'm gonna get into what's coming up in the future in love that you guys don't see coming along with the advice card. So let's jump right into it. I already shuffled the deck for you guys, so let's see what's coming out. Let's see here. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Some of you guys, whether this is you or someone else, is letting us. So some of you guys could be going through a separation or a breakup here, letting go, moving on, walking away from a situation here. I feel like you guys, for some of you, because there's fog here, I feel like a lot of you guys don't know where you're going, don't know what to do next. A lot of you could have felt like this brought a lot of cloudy judge, like some of you feel clouded in your judgment to do this, so maybe you're not actually wanting to release or let this go, but you're gonna just go ahead and move forward with doing so. I don't know, this gives me tail lights, like somebody's in a car or something. So maybe somebody like like the back of a car, so somebody turned their back on a situation. Somebody, whether this is you or another person here, being in a car crying could be significant, or something could have happened while you were driving somewhere with another person here. Peace in reverse. Somebody disturbed somebody's peace, baby. Somebody was a disruption to somebody's peace. We have twin flame, mirroring, sharing feelings and reflection. Now, me personally, I'm not big on the whole twin flame thing. I do believe in soulmates, but this could be somebody that you had a very strong mate. This could have been somebody that you had a very strong connection to. Like this energy, the pull between you guys felt very magnetic in this relationship here, but I felt like it was something that was like, I feel like you guys didn't really get to explore more, but I also feel like this was something that it was something repetitive with this, because this card is like black and white giving gray energy. So it's like there wasn't a lot of vibrant energy to this. So this could have been something that came off very low vibrational. So it could have been toxic between you and this person, especially with the peace card in reverse. No balance, no harmony. There wasn't really a friendship developed. So maybe you guys jumped right into something with somebody because of the magnetic pull of the attraction that you felt with this person. Something could have happened unexpectedly. I feel something about messages for some of you guys. Like maybe somebody went through somebody's phone, or somebody seen someone's messages or something like that, and somebody did not expect what they saw, was not expecting to find any trouble or anything like that. What's being hidden from Gemini's? What's being hidden from Gemini's currently in love this week? What's being hidden from Gemini's currently in love this week? Okay, running. Somebody's running away, ghosting, disappearing. Somebody, this already happened, or this is what's getting ready to happen. Somebody's ghosting a situation and going toward in another direction. This person looks to be running on water, like, so somebody doesn't care about how someone feels emotionally. Like, this gives me somebody walking all over a person too, no matter what type of emotions they gave to a situation or whatever the case may be. Somebody's also running to avoid some type of conflict here, clashing differences and incompatibility. Somebody's running away from conflict. Somebody doesn't want to deal with the conflict that's coming with releasing or getting away from the situation. It's like one side, like one person was disturbing somebody peace, bringing conflict into their life, and then another person is just like, I'm not dealing with this. So this could be somebody that's very avoidant, like somebody doesn't like to deal with mess. And then we have open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So it's so crazy, the contrast here. It's like, you guys, this could, for some of you, this could have been somebody that you've known for some time or been dealing with for quite some time. But because we have open heart, so it gives me there's love here. Somebody was open, while another person was probably shut down or shutting down because of what they found out or because of what occurred here. Somebody's releasing, somebody's walking away from a situation, somebody's avoiding a situation, and somebody's not willing to bring peace or balance out of the situation after they decide to walk away. Somebody doesn't want to deal with conflict. I felt like conflict was an issue here, like there was a clashing in differences here, making you feel like maybe you guys weren't truly compatible. For some of you, like you are compatible, but for some of you, maybe conflict wasn't even an issue. Things, you guys just grew apart, just went your separate ways here. Like you guys are realizing, like, it's just not working. And another thing they say about twin flames, like, this is a person that's a mirror, like they come into your life for you to gain lessons, learn lessons, and then you guys go your separate ways. So they say sometimes twin flames don't even actually end up being together. So this is giving that kind of energy, like you guys had to grow, like this was a time in your life at this point where you guys actually had to go through some type of growth, spiritually here. You guys had to go through some time. It was something about growth or some type of lessons that needed to be learned at this specific time in your life that you were dealing with this person. And now it's time to go your separate ways. Now it's time to release and let go and move on here. Again, there for some of you, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of disturbing the peace. It was a lot of imbalance. There was a lot of disharmony in the situation. But for some of you, there was no conflict here. You know what I'm saying? You guys didn't have conflict. You guys just simply grew apart. Your time has run out. It's time to release. And for some of you, that's where that heaviness is coming from. Like, is this the right thing to do? Is this am I doing the right thing by letting this person go? Like, they didn't do anything wrong, but I just don't feel connected to them in that way anymore. I just feel like we've grown apart. I feel like I've grown, they haven't, or we've both grown, but we've realized that, hey, we want to do different things in our life. They don't want to travel, but I do. They want children, but I don't. Whatever the case may be, there is something about some type of differences here that was present in a relationship that that's letting you know that it's time to just leave this be and move on in another direction. So what is it that the sign of Gemini does not see coming in love? What is it that the sign of Gemini doesn't see coming in love? So we have at the bottom of the deck, promiscuous, sleeps around, a temptress, free for all, steals your man. Okay, so remember I said something about somebody finding out something, like finding out some information. Somebody could have found out that somebody had like somebody else on the side, or this could have been, somebody found this out about you, feeling like you are very promiscuous, you sleep around, you got somebody else that you just out here. It's a free for all. You get some, you get it all. It was like that, like somebody was just like, here, I'm gonna give it to you. I want to give you some, I'm gonna give you some, whatever. It was that type of vibe. Keeping a promise in reverse, setting the record straight in reverse, and anger managing reverse. Everything's in reverse. Somebody is not keeping a promise. I will be true. I will be true to only you. It's just me and you. Just me and you. Somebody was like, it's not just me and you. It's not just you and them, baby. I'm a part of this crew too. Maybe somebody reached out to somebody like, hey, woman to woman, man to man. Hey, it ain't just you, boo. It's me too. So it might have been something like that. Somebody's unwilling to set the record straight. So whoever got caught up is like, it is what it is. Maybe somebody had a sneaky link, like this is my backup plan for the backup plan. Maybe somebody had a backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan. Like somebody had a couple of others, is what I'm getting to. Anger management, like this is something that brings somebody else's peace. Maybe the peace that was being disturbed for somebody else was like, I got all these people, or I got somebody else, and it's just like, you fucking it up over here. Oops, excuse my language. You're messing it up over here for me and this person, and it's just like we ain't even like that between us. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all was just like, was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am type of situation. And you just took it too far. Like this wasn't even that. That's for some of y'all. It's a lot of scenarios here, okay? So I'm definitely getting that for some people. And with the anger management, somebody is not even mad. Like somebody's not even mad about a situation. Y'all, how the heck did she get back up here? What in the world? But somebody's not even mad about how something played out or how something is playing out in the situation. Whoa, Gemini, what y'all got going on? What advice do you have for the sign of Gemini in love? What advice do you have for the sign of Gemini in love, Spirit? What advice do you have for the sign of Gemini in love? Ma'am, practice compassion. Now, I'm not sure why all of the cards, the advice cards in love came out in reverse, but they did, honey. They all came out in reverse, and I'm not sure why. But somebody is not being very compassionate here. Here you go. Is that better? Is that better? Is something in there? She wants some water, y'all. Ain't nothing. Oh, somebody needs to practice compassion because they don't care. I'm really getting like somebody, I don't give. And somebody's just in that energy. So I feel like whether it's you or another person, that needs to be practiced. Sorry, y'all.